It's usually quiet at the church and at the convent, but today there's a special event, a wedding, so it's fully decorated. It's well lit. We're visiting not just the church, but the convent too. Join me on this tour of the country's oldest church, touring this UNESCO heritage site here on my Barrio, my Mundo. We are actually in the El Recibidor. It used to be a classroom where Filipinos learn mathematics, languages, music. This room is special because it contains memorabilia, artifacts on the pivotal moments of the country in its Christian history. Here are artworks depicting the conversion of Raja Humabon and Queen Juana, the beginning of the Christianization of these islands. So it's typical among the churches in Spain to have a cloister like this. It's an open hallway containing artworks, and for this case they have paintings as well, like this one. The inner garden is a place for peace and meditation for the friars. If you notice, there's a fountain there, but the formation is geometric, which is based on the concept or the tradition of what the Arabs call paradise garden. That's another story, but this is a paradise garden in design. Aside from being known as a heritage site, this church contains the tombs of several influential people like Miguel Lopez de Legazpi, Juan de Salcedo, Juan Luna, Martin de Goiti, and other hundreds of laypersons. And incidentally today, special treat because the choir is rehearsing. Listen to this heavenly sound. Let's stay here for the meantime. I can't afford to just leave this music. We are at the ground floor of the monastery, which, together with the church, were the only structure left standing after World War II. The current structure is actually the third version of the church and monastery, which survived several natural disasters through time. When the Spaniards came to the Philippines to spread Catholicism, churches were built throughout the country, one of them being this church. The church was built in 1571 under the Augustinian Order. It was then constructed out of nipa and bamboo and was named Iglesia Convento de San Pablo. Now to the second floor for more views and more artifacts. 3 years later, after the establishment of the first church, the Chinese pirate Limahong conquered Manila, leading to the burning of houses and of the San Agustin Church. Because of this, the church was reconstructed in 1575 with the use of wood Unfortunately, the new wooden church was burned down for the second time in 1583. The Augustinian friars, fearing another disaster, chose to use adobe stones for the building of the third church, the church we're seeing now. It was then officially completed in 1607. There's a wedding going on, but we are just before the choir. Join me. We're very fortunate to see the church fully lit. Note that the chandeliers were made in the 14th century. The choir loft was one of the most important places in the life of the Augustinian community, where they gathered to pray 5 times a day. The 68 carved choir stalls were commissioned between 1608 to 1610 by Father Miguel Garcia Serrano, prior of San Agustin in that period. The Mozart marks of the legs of the seats indicate that these were carved by a Chinese artist. Each stole in the underside is equipped with a mercy or misericordia, which supports the sick during prolonged prayers. There are lots of rooms here at the convent, and we are not able to show you everything, but this is worth showing, the library. Leaving some clips of Intramuros areas around the church. Thank you for joining this tour of this heritage site. If you want more places, events, and cultures, stay for more videos.